Fly me to the moon and let me kick its fucking ass. Let me show you what I learned in my moonjutsu class. In other words, catch these hands. In other words, whoa, fucking fight me. Fill my heart with rage and send me off to outer space. You are all I despise, all I loathe and all I hate. In other words, see you soon. In other words, fuck the moon. Fly me to the moon and watch how quickly it will fall. I desperately want to fight it, but it doesn't have the balls. In other words, the moon's a bitch. In other words, the moon's a fucking pussy. Fly me to the moon and let me brawl with no holds barred. Let me fight it one-on-one, oh mano e luna. In other words, come meet your doom. In other words, oh in other words, whoa, in other words, fuck the moon.
Coming, coming.